Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another class of yoga with Carlton. If you can sit in a way that is comfortable for you to sit, align the back of skull with sacrum and bring your arms, let your arms come to rest onto your thighs. Activate your feet, spread toes, spread the balls of your feet. Close your eyes and give yourself a moment or two just to feel yourself settling down into practice. Notice how your body feels today. And the intent today is to feel your feet. So feeling the energy that you move through your feet up into your body and allowing that energy to penetrate through deep into cell tissues. Working with a number of standing poses today. So you really need to feel that you're pressing down into the floor, onto your mat, and so that you have a really solid foundation. So activate feet. As you ground down into your sit bones, breathe in. As you inhale, expand your ribs. And as you breathe out, soften in the shoulders. Deep breath, lift belly, lift diaphragm, lift chest. And as you breathe out, feeling for that release as you let go. On the next breath, lengthen spine. So lengthening ribs away from waist. Lengthen mid-ribs away from lower ribs and your upper ribs away from your mid-ribs. And as you exhale, feeling for that soft release. Keeping eyes closed. And taking a couple more breaths, 2 more breaths. So as you go through your practice, as usual, keep focus on yourself. Not allowing yourself to be distracted by anything that's going on outside. Making sure that the area that you're practicing is an area that is safe. And if you have any injuries, be mindful of the injuries that you have and working in such a way that you're not aggravating your injuries or creating new injuries. So if you're experiencing pain or extreme levels of discomfort, then ease back from that. Pranayama today is alternate nostril breathing. Do this in shoelace pose. So bring your left foot over your right thigh just above your knee. And reach your heel away from you and flex your toes back towards your shin. If that is a difficult reach, then place your left foot onto your right calf or have your left foot onto the floor or stay in cross-legged seated. If you have a block, you can also place that left foot onto a block. So you're opening out into the hips. That's where you're working. Fold the first 2 fingers down of your right hand and use your thumb, right thumb, to block right nostril. Inhale through the left nostril for 5. Use your ring finger to block your left nostril. Both nostrils are blocked and hold the breath. Hold for 20. Close your eyes and stay deep inside of yourself, not allowing yourself to be distracted, but rather feeling what is going on for you. Exhale through the right nostril for 10. Exhale to empty, then breathe in through the right nostril for 5. Lock in both nostrils and hold the breath. Hold for 20. Exhale through the left nostril for 10. And then release. Change the cross of your legs. Shoelace with your right foot over your left thigh just above the knee. Make the adjustments to make this easier for you into knees, not into hips. So you don't want this into knees. Fold the first two fingers down of your left hand. Use your ring finger to block right nostril and inhale through the left nostril for 5. Thumb blocks left nostril, both nostrils block. Hold the breath, hold for 20. Exhale through right nostril, exhale for 10. Inhale through the right nostril for 5. Locking both nostrils and holding the breath, hold for 20. So feet active, spine long. Exhale through left nostril, exhale for 10. Then release. Bring the soles of your feet together into Baddha Konasana. Your heels are about 12, maybe 15 inches away from your pelvic bone. Flex your toes back towards your shins and bring your hands back behind you onto fingertips. And then feel as if you're pushing the floor away. Your sternum is lifted. Feel the opening right across your chest. Inhale, take a deep breath as deep as you can for as long as you can. Hold the breath, hold for 10. Hands forward, exhale completely through your mouth. Uddiyana, tuck the chin to chest, then pull your belly in. Pull it in, pull it up. Feel your side ribs as they open towards your armpits. Your neck is relaxed, your shoulders away from your ears, and your lengthening ribs away from sacrum. Keep feeling for hollowing your belly out. Stay here, relax belly. And now breathe, deep breath. And as you breathe out, allowing your body to melt forward. Keep the neck relaxed. Keep the shoulders soft. Keep feet active. Inhale, release, push the floor away, breathe in as you come all the way back up. Shoelace, coming into a spinal twist in shoelace. So your right foot is towards your left edge of the mat. Your left foot is tucked onto your right thigh just above the knee. Again, make the adjustments if you need to. Bring your right hand by your right hip and then reach the hand about 12 inches away from that hip. Press down into left sit bone. As you breathe in, reaching your left arm up, opening the left side ribs. And as you breathe out, bringing your left arm down so the arm is pressing against your foot. Foot presses against your arm, but try to avoid your elbow. As you breathe in, lengthen your belly away from your left thigh. And as you breathe out, moving chest, so you're folding towards your left foot. Breathe into lower back, lengthening ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, as you fold a little deeper, continue to feel as if you're easing left thigh away from left hip. As you breathe in, expand your ribs. And as you breathe out, taking it a little deeper. Lead with your sternum, so deep breath, lift sternum. And as you breathe out, as you fold towards your left foot, send your left sit bone back to floor. One more breath here, deep breath. And as you breathe out, you're folding a little deeper into pose. Inhale, release. Pushing the floor away, breathe in as you come all the way up. Unwind the cross of your legs. Change the cross of your legs. Shoelace with your right foot over your left. Reach out, heels away from your toes are flexed back. Again, make the pose easier for you if you can. And then bring your left hand by left hip. Reach the hand about 12 inches away from that hip. Press down into right sit bone. As you breathe in, you're reaching your right arm is up. And as you breathe out, the arm is coming to the floor and your right foot is pressing against your right forearm or tricep. Inhale, lengthen belly away from right thigh. And as you breathe out, moving chest towards your right foot. Press your right sit bone back to floor. And then breathe in, lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you exhale, you're moving sternum closer towards that foot. As you breathe in, keep lengthening belly away from pelvis. And as you exhale with ease, as you fold a little deeper, keep feeling but gliding your right thigh away from right hip. Now breathe into where you feel this most. Deep breath. And exhale as you fold. Inhale, release. And then ease on out of that pose. Coming into your abdominal sequence now. Today, do elbow to knee. So lie down on your back. Lie down onto your back and clasp your hands behind your head and neck. Lift your feet up off the floor. The knees are bent. Heels are reaching away from you. If your back is tweaky, you can do this pose with your feet, soles of the feet onto the floor. So your pose would be hands are clasped behind head and neck. Feet are on the floor. When you inhale, you press your lower back to the floor and then lift your head, shoulder blades up, away from the floor. When you exhale, as you curl tailbone up, your elbows are to left knee. Belly pulls in. If you're going further, you can lift one foot up, keep the knee bent, or straighten the leg, dependent on how your back is feeling today. Coming back to center, and as you exhale, lower down. Okay. If your back is not tweaking, lift your feet up off the floor, knees are bent. Coming into the pose. Inhale, lift your head, shoulder blades up, away from the floor. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up, reach your elbows to left knee, reach your right leg forward. Spread the toes and feel for reaching forward with the ball of your foot. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to right knee, straighten left leg. Reach your right elbow up. The shoulder blades are off the floor. Relax your left hip. Reach your left thigh forward away from waist. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath. Press your lower back to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to left knee. Straighten your right leg. Reach your left elbow up. The shoulder blades are off the floor. Relax your right hip. Reach your right thigh forward away from waist. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath. Press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to right knee. Straighten your left leg. Spread the toes. Spread the ball of your foot. Reach your right elbow up. Curl tailbone up. Reach your left leg forward. Pull lower belly in. Inhale. Come back to center. Bend the knees. Hold the breath. And press your lower back to the floor. Exhale. Curl tailbone up. Reach your elbows to left knee. Reach your right leg forward. Spread the toes. Spread the ball of your foot. Curl tailbone up. Send your right leg forward. Pull lower belly in. Inhale. Come back to center. Bend the knees. Hold the breath. Press your lower back to floor. Exhale. Curl tailbone up. Reach your elbows to your right knee. Straighten left leg. Keep the bent knee over the hips. Don't move it towards the chest. Curl tailbone up. Reach your left leg forward. Pull lower belly in. Inhale. Come back to center. Bend the knees. Hold the breath. Exhale. Release. Lower your head and shoulders to floor and place the soles of your feet down onto the floor. Your next pose today is bridge. So bring your heels back towards your sit bones. Fingertips are brushing heels. Heels are aligned with sit bones or they are a hip distance apart. Then relax your arms down by your side. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. So giving yourself a moment just to disconnect from the last pose as you prepare for the next. Sit bones presses down. Buttocks presses to floor. Breathe in and lengthen belly away from pelvis. Lengthen lower ribs away from sacrum. And exhale, tilt pelvis, lifting pelvis up away from the floor. As you breathe in, expand your ribs to the side. And as you breathe out, lift up, pushing the floor away and lengthening ankles away from heels. As you breathe in, lengthen your side ribs away from hips, moving chest to chin. And as you exhale, lift up, push the floor away as you lift. Now feel your inner thighs as if they're squeezing toward each other. On the next breath, as you breathe in, lengthen, moving belly away from pelvis, move diaphragm and chest to chin. And as you breathe out, lift up, push the floor away and feel for reaching, sending thighs and knees forward. Breathe into lower back, deep breath, feeling but energizing your lower back, you're lengthening ribs away from sacrum. And as you exhale, lift up, push the floor away. Now feel your inner thighs as if they squeeze towards each other so the knees are not flared to side. One more breath, deep breath. And exhale, tilt pelvis and lower, upper back to floor. Tilt pelvis, lower mid back to floor. And tilt pelvis as you lower all the way down towards the floor. Keeping the tilt. Your next pose is frog lifting through. So your hands are clasped behind your head and neck. You lift your feet up off the floor and then the knees are bent and you're reaching the knees out towards the side. Toes are flexed to shins and reaching heels away from you. If your back is tweaky, then move to the wall and have the soles of your feet up against the wall. If the wall is available for you, then do the pose in that way. It just gives you a lot more support into lower back. Clasp your hands behind head and neck, 50 feet up off the floor. Inhale, lift head, shoulder blades up, away from the floor. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up and send your thighs out towards the side. Flex the toes towards your shins. Reach your heels away from you and pull lower belly in. Inhale, lower pelvis, but lift your head, lift your chest as you reach your elbows up. Exhale, curl tailbone up and then send. Feel for unlocking the hips as you reach your thighs and knees out to side. Pull lower belly in. Inhale, lower pelvis and lower your head about an inch. Hold the breath. As you exhale, curl tailbone up and lengthen. Send thighs, knees out towards the side. Toes flex to shins. Pull lower belly in. Now pull belly in and press your lower back to floor. Inhale, lower pelvis, but this time lift your head, lift your chest, and reach your elbows up. As you exhale, curl tailbone up. Curl pubic bone to navel. Send thighs, knees out towards the side. Feet active. Pull lower belly in. Inhale, release. Lower your head and shoulders to floor. Use your hands by the thighs and knees. Draw your legs together and place the soles of your feet onto the floor. Roll to your right side. Bring your left hand onto the floor by chest. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, push the floor away as you come up. Then once you're up, use your left hand to support your head and your neck. Come onto knees for your next pose today, which is Dolphin. And then sit down onto your heels if you can. Tuck your elbows in, so elbows are into side ribs. Hands are reaching forward. Bird wing, inhale, draw your hands together. Exhale, lift the chest and then open your arms out to side. Keep the elbows tucking in. 4 more. Inhale. And as you exhale, open up. Squeeze elbows in, squeeze shoulder blades and soften the shoulders. Keep the chest lifted. Inhale. Exhale, open out. Inhale. And then exhale, open up. Keep the chest lifted, but shoulders down. Squeeze out, squeeze shoulder blades together. Last one, breathe in. Exhale. And then release. So your next pose today is Dolphin. If you bring your hands onto your biceps to measure your distance, bring your elbows down under the shoulders. Send your knees back so your knees are under the hips. Reach your hands forward and spread the fingers. Keep the forearms parallel, or you can clasp your hands if your shoulder feels a little bit tweaky today. Neck and shoulders relax. Take a deep breath into upper back. Lift, spread back, curl toes under. And exhale, lift knees off the floor. Then move your chest back to thighs and knees. Keep the back of the neck long. Now breathe into the back of your heart. Deep breath. And as you breathe out, reach your sit bones back. Pull your belly in. On the next breath, breathe into sternum and feed your heart with this breath. And as you breathe out, reach your sit bones back and reach heels to floor. On the next breath, as you breathe in, expand your ribs wide towards your armpits. And as you exhale, push the floor away as you lengthen back. Pull belly in. Deep breath. Breathe into where you feel this most. And as you breathe out, lengthen back. Heels to floor and move chest to thighs and knees. Inhale, release. Bend the knees and come all the way down to the floor. Push the floor away as you come up. And come up to standing at the front of your mat. As you exhale, bring your hands together at your chest. Press down with your feet. Lift the toes. Then inhale, reach your arms up towards the sky, lengthening the spine. And as you exhale, fold forward, bellies in, hands to the floor. Keep the back of the neck long. Lunge, breathe in. Step your left leg back. Bend your left knee. Place your left knee to the floor. Push the floor away as you're reaching your arms up towards the sky. And as you breathe out, hands are down and step your right leg back for plank. Reach back into heels. Exhale, bend the knees. Bend the elbows as you're coming down, keeping the elbows tucked in. Cobra, inhale. Move chest and ribs forward as you lengthen your legs back. And as you exhale, come on down, hands on the shoulders, press it back, downward facing dog.
Feeling for pushing floor away in downward dog. Inhale, step your left foot forward between the hands for lunge. The right knees to the floor. Push the floor away as you reach your arms up towards the sky. And as you breathe out, hands are down, and step your right foot forward for forward bend. Inhale, stand, lengthen through the spine as you reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands together at chest. Inhale, arms up, telescoping ribs. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. Lunge, breathe in, step your right leg back, bend your right knee, push the floor away as you're reaching your arms up towards the sky. And as you breathe out, hands down, step your left leg back for plank. Reach back into heels, and as you breathe out, lower down, keep the elbows tucked in, bend the knees if you need. Cobra, inhale, move chest and ribs forward, lengthen legs back. Exhale, press back, downward dog. Lunge, inhale, step your right foot forward between the hands, left knees to the floor, and your arms are reaching to the sky. And as you breathe out, hands are down, step your left foot forward, forward bend. Inhale, stand, lengthen through the spine as you reach your arms to sky. Exhale, hands together at chest. Inhale, arms up, telescoping ribs. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. Lunge, inhale, step your right leg, left leg back, bend your left knee, and reaching your arms to sky. Exhale, hands down, step right leg back for plank. Reach back into heels. Exhale, bend the knees, lower down, keep elbows tucked in. Cobra, inhale, move chest and ribs forward. Exhale, press back, downward dog. Lunge, inhale, step left foot forward between the hands, right knees to the floor, you reach your arms to sky. Exhale, hands down, step your right leg forward, forward bend. Inhale, stand, lengthen through the spine as you reach your arms to sky. Exhale, hands together at chest. Inhale, arms up, telescoping ribs. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. Lunge, breathe in, step your right leg back, bend your right knee as you reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands down, step left leg back for plank. Reaching back into heels, and as you breathe out, lower down, keep elbows in. Cobra, inhale, move chest and ribs forward, lengthen legs back. Exhale, press back, downward dog. Lunge, breathe in, step your right leg forward between the hands, left knees to the floor, and you're reaching your arms to the sky. And as you breathe out, hands down, step your left foot forward, forward bend. Inhale, stand, lengthen through the spine as you reach your arms to the sky. And exhale, hands together at chest. Coming into a series of poses now, series of standing poses, starting in Warrior 2. So inhale, step your left leg back, step your right leg back for Warrior 2. The back foot is square to the short edge of the mat. Your front heel is aligned with the arc of the back foot. Front knees bent at a right angle. Your arms are out towards the side. Back of the skull aligns with sacrum. Then relax your arms down by your side. Shoulder shrugs. Take a deep breath into upper back. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. And exhale, squeeze top tips of shoulders, draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. Exhale, squeeze mid tips of shoulders, draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back, elbows bent. And exhale, squeeze low tips of shoulders, draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. Exhale, squeeze top tips of shoulders, draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. And as you exhale, squeeze mid tips of shoulders, draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back, elbows bent. And exhale, squeeze low tips of shoulders, draw down. Release. Float your arms out to side. Reverse warrior. As you breathe in, reach your right arm up, open right side. As you breathe out, reach your right hand down by below or above the knee. Stretch your left arm up to sky. Press into your right leg. Breathe in, lengthen out of right side. And as you breathe out, you reach in left arm over left ear. As you breathe in, lift belly, diaphragm, lift chest. And as you breathe out, you're reaching that left arm over left ear. Use your left arm, inhale to ease your body up. Right hand supports your head. Place your left forearm onto your left thigh. Bring your right arm all the way around the back, tucking it onto your thigh by your hip crease for extended warrior variation. As you press down into your left leg, breathe in, lengthen the ribs away from left hip. And as you breathe out, you're gliding your left shoulder away from left ear. Now breathe in, move belly, move diaphragm, move chest forward. And as you breathe out, relax your right shoulder away from right ear. One more breath, deep breath, keep lengthening out of left side. And as you breathe out, feel as if you're sending left sit bone back. Your neck poses interlock. So inhale, slide your left arm under your left thigh, bind it with the right arm by your hip. And as you breathe out, both shoulders relax away from your ears. If that's difficult, place your left hand onto the floor by foot or keep the left forearm onto left thigh. And then breathe in and lengthening the ribs along your left thigh. And as you breathe out, feel as if you're rolling chest open as you glide your right shoulder away from right ear. Deep breath, inhale. And as you breathe out, feel as if you're sending left sit bone back. If you're going further today, you can stay here, but if you're going further, on the next breath, breathe in, step your right foot forward, and then anchor into right foot. Breathe in, lift your left foot up away from the floor for easy bird of paradise. Once you're all the way up, you're reaching your left leg out towards the side. Keep the shoulders lifted and breathe, deep breath. And as you breathe out, sending that leg out a little bit more. Inhale, release, bend the knee and place your foot back down onto the floor. Stepping back into Warrior Two. Arms are reaching out to the side. From Warrior Two, bring your hands down on the inside of the mat. Place your left hand onto left thigh. Bring your right arm back towards your right foot. As you press into your left foot, breathe in, lengthening your ribs away from left hip. And as you breathe out, you're bringing your forehead towards your right foot. Deep breath, inhale. And as you breathe out, sending your left thigh knee away from you, but your forehead moves towards right foot. One more breath. Balloon the breath into your left side ribs and feel as if you're arcing the ribs out towards the left. And as you breathe out, keep moving the thigh bone away from you as you bring your forehead towards right foot. Inhale, release. Turn your left foot forward so that both feet are facing in the same direction. Your next pose is plank stretch. So your right hand takes hold of your right foot. Your left arm comes around, it takes hold of your right foot. You press into your left leg, and as you breathe in, lengthening the ribs away from left hip. And as you breathe out, you're bringing your forehead towards your right ankle, towards your right shin. Bend your left elbow to floor. Balloon the breath into your left side ribs, deep breath. And as you breathe out, as you fold a little deeper, bringing your forehead towards your right shin, but your neck is relaxed. Reach your left elbow to floor. One more like this, deep breath. And as you breathe out, taking it a little deeper. Inhale, release. Walk your hands all the way around so that your hands are either side of your left foot. And then step your right foot slightly towards the right edge of the mat, setting you up for pyramid. Bring your feet a little bit closer. So from here, pyramid, the hips are facing in the same direction. You can place your hands onto your left thigh and traction belly away from left thigh. So as you breathe in, lengthen belly away from thigh. And as you breathe out, as you pull your belly in, you're folding forward over your left shin. Keep the neck relaxed. Breathe into lower back. Deep breath, lengthening ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, you're lengthening through the spine, aiming to have your sacrum level. One more like this, deep breath. And as you breathe out, feel for that lengthening. Keep the hands to the floor. Step your right leg back about 6 inches. And then from here, coming into twisting warrior. Keep your left hand onto left thigh. Breathe in, reach your right arm up. And as you breathe out, bring your right elbow over your left thigh. Make a fist with your right hand. Left hand is on top. Relax your right ear with right shoulder. Press into your right leg. And as you breathe in, lengthen through the right side of your body. And as you breathe out, twist to the left. Deep breath, moving belly forward, away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, twist to the left and reach back to the edge of your right foot. One more like this. Deep breath. Keep moving chest and ribs forward. And as you breathe out, twist to the left. From here, bring your extended twisting warrior. So you're bringing your right hand down on the outside of your left foot. And your left arm is reaching out and up towards the sky. Press into your right leg, right foot, and breathe and lengthen through right side of your body. And as you breathe out, as you open to the left, you're reaching your left arm to sky. Deep breath, inhale. And as you breathe out, twist to the left. Inhale, release. Bring your hands down either side of your left foot. Place your right knee to the floor. Your next pose is pigeon. So ease your left foot towards the right edge of the mat. Hands are under the shoulders and you're reaching your right leg straight back. Reach back and spread the toes. Bear down into pelvis. Breathe in, lift and lengthen belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward over your left shin. Deep breath, inhale. And as you exhale, as you fold forward, reach back into your right big toe. Keep both feet active. On the next breath, lengthen belly away from pelvis, diaphragm away from belly, and sternum away from diaphragm. Pull your belly in, exhale as you fold forward. Keep moving your left thigh forward whilst reaching your right leg back. Then inhale, release, pushing the floor away, breathe in as you're coming up. Sit onto your left sit bone and draw your left foot up so that the left foot is at a right angle. Flexing the toes back. Sternum to foot is your next pose. So take hold of your left foot with both hands. Press down into sit bones, breathe in, lift belly, lift diaphragm, chest. And as you breathe out, you're moving your sternum towards your foot. And breathe into lower back and feel for lengthening ribs away from that left hip. And as you breathe out, you're folding, moving chest closer towards that foot. One more breath here, deep breath. And exhale as you're folding a little deeper. Inhale, release. Bring your hands under the shoulders and step back into downward facing dog. Feeling for pushing floor away in downward dog. From here, walk your feet forward towards your hands. Keeping the neck relaxed, stand. Keeping the chin tucked into chest. So that's your first side, everything on the other side. From the front of your mat, inhale, step your left leg back for warrior two. Your front knee's bent, your right knee's bent, the left foot is square to the short edge of the mat and your arms are reaching out to the side. Back of the skull aligns with sacrum. Bend the front knee, feel as if you're moving thighs away from each other. Then relax your arms, shoulder shrugs. Take a deep breath into upper back. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. And exhale, squeeze Squeeze top tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. And exhale, squeeze mid tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back, elbows bent. And exhale, squeeze, low tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. Exhale, squeeze, top tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. And exhale, squeeze mid tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back, elbows bent. And exhale, squeeze, low tips of shoulders. Draw down. Release. Float your arms out to side. Reverse warrior. Press into your left leg. Inhale, stretch your left arm up. And as you breathe out, reverse. The left hand is now below or above your knee. Reach your right arm up towards the sky. As you inhale, lengthen your left side ribs away from left hip. And as you breathe out, reaching your right arm over right ear. As you breathe in, lift sternum. Feel as if you're moving chest to chin. Press your right foot to the floor and then reach your right arm over right ear on exhale. Use your right arm, breathe in to pull your body up. Use your left hand to support your head. Come straight into extended warrior variation. Right forearm is placed onto right thigh. Feel for traction in your thigh away from you. Left arm is around the back. Tuck it onto your right thigh by your hip crease. Press down into your right foot. As you breathe in, lift your side ribs away from that hip. And as you breathe out, glide your right shoulder away from right ear. Press your left foot to floor and then breathe in. Feel the energy working through your legs all the way into hips, into pelvis, right up into sternum. And as you breathe out, glide your left shoulder away from left ear. Breathe into lower back, lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, feel as if you're curling pubic bone to navel, sending your right sit bone back towards your left heel. Interlock. On the next breath, you're sliding your right arm under your right thigh. Bind it with the left arm around the back. And then as you breathe out, rolling chest open towards the right. That's a difficult reach. Place your right hand to the floor and then twist to the left. Or keep the right hand onto the forearm onto thigh. As you breathe in, gliding your ribs forward on your right side. As you breathe out, feel as if you're sending sit bones back to left heel. Breathe to sternum and move your chest and ribs forward. And as you breathe out, you're gliding left shoulder away from left ear. Press down with your feet. Feel the energy from the earth, spreading the toes. One more like this. Deep breath. And as you breathe out, feeling for shoulders down. If you're going further, so you can stay here, but if you're going further, breathe in, step in your left foot forward. You may take a couple of steps. Once you're all the way forward, standing on your left foot, breathe in, lift your right leg up, and then reach your right leg out towards the side. Yeah. For easy bird of paradise. Maybe not so easy today. And then you're reaching that right leg out towards the side. If you have a wall, then use a wall. Keep lengthening out of your right side. Deep breaths. And as you breathe out, sending that right leg out as you open the shoulders and hips. And then release. Place your foot back to the floor. Step your left leg back. Coming into warrior 2. Your arms are reaching to the side. Warrior 2, bend the front knee. And bring your hands down on the inside of your right foot. Place your right hand onto your right thigh, about midpoint. Reach your left hand back towards your left foot. Head to ankle prep. As you press into your right leg, breathe in, breathe into that right hip. And as you breathe out, as you glide your right thigh away from you, you're bringing your forehead closer towards that left foot. Then breathe into lower back, deep breath. And as you breathe out, you're moving your right thigh. Feel as if it's unlocking that hip. You're bringing your forehead towards your left shin. Both feet are active. As you breathe in, keep lengthening your right thigh away from that right hip. And as you breathe out, balloon your right ribs open to the right as you bring your forehead closer towards your left foot. Then release. Turn your right foot forward so that your feet are both facing in the same direction. Do it this way. And then reach your right hand, takes hold of your left ankle. Left hand also takes hold of the left ankle, or you can have the left hand to the floor. As you breathe in, lengthen your right ribs away from right hip. As you breathe out, bringing your forehead closer towards your left foot. As you breathe in, lengthen ribs away from waist. And as you breathe out, as you bring your forehead closer towards your left foot, reach your right elbow to floor, flank stretch. Deep breath, inhale. And exhale as you come in a little deeper. Now relax your jaw and relax your neck. Inhale, release. From here, your next pose is pyramid. So you're stepping, your left foot is stepped back, your hands are either side of your right foot. You can use your hands onto your right thigh to traction. So as you breathe in, lift, lengthen belly away from your right thigh. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward, hands to the floor, and your forehead is coming down towards your right shin. Check that your feet, they're hip distance apart. Press into both feet, and as you breathe in, lengthen ribs away from sacrum. And as you exhale, as you fold forward, send the thighs, back of the thighs are reaching back. You will feel this into calves and into hamstrings, especially the right side. One more breath, deep breath. And exhale, feel for that folding. Keep the hands to the floor. Step your left foot back about 2, maybe 3 inches and slightly towards the left as you rise up for warrior 1. Then from here, twisting warrior. As you breathe in, reach your left arm up, open left side ribs. As you breathe out, bringing your left elbow over your right thigh. Make a fist with left hand, right hand is on top. Lengthen back into your left leg. And as you breathe in, lengthen your side ribs away from left thigh. And as you breathe out, twist to the right. As you breathe in, keep moving your belly away from the top of right thigh. And as you breathe out, as you twist to the right, send your right sit bone back. Breathe into lower back, deep breath, lengthening ribs away from sacrum. And as you exhale, twist to the right and relax shoulders away from your knees. Inhale, release. Extended twisting warrior. Bring your left hand down on the outside of your right foot. And then sweeping your right arm up towards the sky. If that's a difficult reach, have your left hand onto a block or onto a calf or ankle, and your right hand onto your onto sacrum. Or if you have a block, place a block for your left hand. Breathe in, lengthen ribs away from left hip. Exhale, twist to the right. Right arm reaches up if you can. Breathe into lower back, deep breath, using this breath to soothe this area. And as you breathe out, as you twist to the right, send your right sit bone back. One more here, deep breath. Exhale, release. Bring your hands down onto the floor, either side of your right foot. Place your left knee to the floor. Set up for pigeon as your next pose. Your right foot comes towards the left edge of the mat. Your hands are under the shoulders. Straighten your left leg. Reach it straight back.
Hands on under the shoulders, bear down into pelvis. As you breathe in, lift and lengthen belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, pull your belly in as you fold forward. Activate your feet, spread the toes. Breathe into lower back, deep breath. Keep lengthening ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, folding a little deeper into pose. On the next breath, feel the moving belly away from pelvis. Diaphragm is lifting and moving forward, supporting sternum. And then move your chest to chin. And exhale as you fold. Keep reaching your left foot back. Reach straight back into left big toe. Inhale, release. Use your hands under the shoulders. And sit down onto your left sit bone. And sit down onto your right sit bone. And bring your right foot up so the foot is at a right angle. Toes are flexed. Your next pose is sternum to foot. So take hold of your foot, the arc of your foot with both hands. Right sit bones presses to floor. Breathe in, lift out of your right side. And as you breathe out, bring your sternum towards your foot. As you breathe in, lift belly, diaphragm, chest. Feel this right down from pelvic bone. And as you breathe out, you're coming a little deeper, but your neck is relaxed. Breathe into lower back, deep breath. And exhale as you're folding a little deeper. One more breath, deep breath. And exhale, release. Ease on out of the pose. Coming into a seated straddle split. So sitting down and lengthening your legs out towards the side. And then reach out. Spread the toes as you reach. Feel the arc of the foot as it eases, as it opens up, the more you stretch out with the balls of your feet. Sit bones presses down. As you breathe in, feel as if you're sucking it up. Lift belly, diaphragm, lift chest. Keeping chest lifted. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward. Forward bend in straddle. Your feet are active. Now breathe in and lengthening ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, pull your belly in as you fold. Deep breath, inhale. And as you breathe out, you're letting your body just melt forward. Keep your feet active, keep lengthening your legs out to the side. Deep breath, expanding your ribs. And exhale as you fold. So breathe into lower back and feel this opening, using the breath to open up into lower back. And as you breathe out, letting your body just melt forward. One more breath. Breathe into mid-back. Deep breath. And as you breathe out, letting your body melt forward. Inhale, release. Push the floor away with your hands as you come all the way up, keeping the neck relaxed. Use your hands to help to glide take this tension away from the legs. Draw your feet together. Hands by your hips. Lie down on your backs. Shavasana. Arms relaxed down by your side and the shoulders are relaxed down away from your ears. If your back is tweaky, then you can have the soles of your feet onto the floor. You can bring the soles of your feet together. If you're close enough to the wall, you can have your feet up against the wall in straddle, and it just helps to take tension away from your back. If you have, lengthen your legs forward, then bring your feet a bit wider on your mat. Just helps to open into sacral area a little bit more. Then let your arms relax by your side. Let your shoulders be soft away from your ears. Close your eyes. and feel as if you're sinking into your mat. You remember you're in your safe space, your own yoga sanctuary. Relax your skull bones, relax your forehead. So eyes are relaxed. Relax your nose, relax your face. And as you relax your jaw, open your mouth and moving your jaw from side to side, helping to unlock your jaw bones down into neck, into scales muscles. So neck is relaxed. And as you glide the shoulders down away from your ears and creating a little bit more space for your neck, relax sternum. And relax your upper back. Feel your back ribs spreading as you relax, and then let them soften. Relax your mid back. And relax your diaphragm. Slight tuck into tailbone as you feel for the releasing into lower back. Feels as if you're curling pubic bone to navel. Then relax your belly and feel how your back connects a little bit more to the floor. Energetically, feel as if you're lengthening your sit bones down to heels. Then relax your pelvis. Relax your thighs, your hamstrings, and your quadriceps. And relax your knees. Relax your calves, your ankles. Relax your shins. Relax your feet and toes. So now relax your arms, your shoulders. Relax triceps and biceps. Soften elbows and relax your forearms, your wrists, your hands and fingers. Still your mind, still your heart. Allow yourself to be still. Not using your muscles, ligaments, not even using your mind to hold on. Just allow yourself to sink as if you're sinking into your mat, as if you're sinking into earth, into a space, a safe space. And then feel that energy of safety, that energy of security, that energy of being fully embodied, moving that energy into your body. And allow that energy to soak into cell tissues. Using this energy to nourish and to feed your body, to rejuvenate your body. As you breathe in, feel the energy and then move the energy through your body, right down into tips of toes, right through to the edge of fingers and edges of skin. And when you exhale, stretch in a way that feels good to you. allowing yourself to feel the rhythm of your heart and moving with that rhythm, synchronizing your breath and move with that rhythm. On the next breath, bend the knees and move your knees to chest, hug your knees close. Then roll to your left side. Bring your right hand onto the floor by your chest and then breathe. As you exhale, push the floor away with your right hand as you come up. Use your left hand to support your head and your neck. Coming back into a seated position. Sitting up tall and bring hands together so the thumbs are lightly touching sternum. And feel the beat of your own heart with the touch of your own hands. Your feet are still active. And feeling that energy that moves through you now. Give yourself time to notice how you feel. Congratulate yourself for your practice. Thank you for allowing me to guide you through your practice today. So finishing with a breath, a deep breath. And exhale. Namaste. Thanks everyone. Thanks for joining the class. Look forward to seeing you all again soon. Have a fantastic day. Keep yourself hydrated. Take care of yourself. Any comments you have, we're always gratefully receiving these. So have a fantastic rest of the weekend. Hopefully see some of you, or maybe all of you, on Monday at 7 a.m. UK time.